Prince Harry becomes global best-selling author. 3.2 million copies in 1 week. New media mogul. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is not just the new media mogul, he is now proving to be a kingmaker in the UK and the Commonwealth at large. Spare is the fastest print seller on day 1 to the fastest seller week 1. Even more impressive is the analysis. People use more digital audiobooks than they used to, so even better than it looks. Congratulations Prince Harry and the Audible team, whose work has demonstrated why we call him the new media mogul. Congratulations to Prince Harry, whose memoir Spare has become the fastest-selling non-fiction book of all time. Listening. Do not forget to give us a super thanks, super chat or subscribe to our channel. The biggest congratulations to the husband of Meghan Markle on his results-driven leadership. Spare has become the fastest-selling non-fiction book of all time, after shifting 1.43 million copies during its first day on sale in the UK, US, and Canada. The record was previously held by Barack Obama's fourth book, A Promised Land, which sold 887,000 copies during its release day in 2020. Prince Harry has become a world record holder. Penguin Random House announced on Thursday that Prince Harry's headline-making memoir sold 1.6 million copies in the US alone. It is a number comparable to first-week sales for blockbusters such as former President Barack Obama's A Promised Land and former First Lady Michelle Obama's Becoming, which has sold more than 17 million copies since coming out in 2018. The British publisher announced last week that Spare sold 400,000 copies in the United Kingdom in all formats, hardback, ebook and audio, on its first day. Spare is a landmark publication full of insight, revelation, self-examination, and hard-won wisdom about the eternal power of love over grief. Spare, this is what happens when you take back the narratives of your life and a biased vicious media. Challenging the power base of the king's second wife, the British tabloids. Above all, my deepest and adoringest thanks to my incredible wife, for too many millions of gifts and sacrifices, great and small, love of my life, thank you, most things would be impossible without you. Prince Harry acknowledges that he is the global bestseller, thanks to one Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, whom he describes as the last of the gold. Audible Editor's Choice describes Spare as heartbreaking and unflinching. The anticipation surrounding the release of Prince Harry's memoir has reached a fever pitch unlike anything I can recall in recent memory. And as a listen, it delivers. Prince Harry's Spare storms into the UK official top 50 number 1 spot, selling 467,183 print copies to become the fastest-selling non-fiction book of all time. Trans World Books says, the memoir has sold 750,000 copies across all formats in first week. Netflix blows away expectations on subscriber numbers. Netflix added 7.66 million paid subscribers during the fourth quarter, more than the 4.57 million Wall Street expected. Netflix touted new releases like the television series Wednesday, the docuseries Harry and Meghan, as well as Rian Johnson's film Glass Onion as popular content during the quarter. Harry and Meghan is Netflix's most watched documentary debut. The first 3 episodes of Harry and Meghan drew 2.4 million UK viewers on its first day, far surpassing the 1.1 million who watched the current season of The Crown on its debut. Those figures come courtesy of the British streaming monitoring service Barb. The first half of Harry and Meghan has been Netflix's biggest documentary debut of all time. It debuted with 81.55 million hours viewed by over 28 million households in 4 days, the highest of any doc in a premiere week. Harry and Meghan on Netflix is Netflix's biggest documentary debut of all time at 81.55 meters viewing hours, and no one in 85 countries. Harry and Meghan are winning because they have mastered storytelling. Unapologetically powerful, aspirational, and thought-provoking. Meghan is a gorgeous, smart, mixed-race American. Meghan is confident and has that American can-do attitude driven by ambition and self-optimization. This is not the picture of the Princess Britain had in mind. As a self-made millionaire, celebrity, and global influence in her own right before marrying Harry meant that Meghan acquired more power, including public visibility and wealth. They are the ultimate power couple. This idea of power of a woman of colour acquiring power and influence did not sit well with the British royals and their royal rota. They felt that Meghan needed to be taken down so that the archetype of a princess would not be a global leading woman of colour married to a beloved British prince. Leadership is about influence and results. Meghan's work has garnered recognition, and when she speaks people are listening. 19 million in the first week and continues to grow every week. What a remarkable achievement is a mixed-race woman of African heritage. She occupies the most rarefied spaces. She knows her position is powerful, and uses her voice to build better communities. Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have demonstrated a lifelong commitment to building strong and equitable communities, advancing the global dialogue around mental health, and advocating for a better world, both on and offline. They co-founded Archewell Foundation in 2020 with a mission to uplift and unite communities. Since leaving the palace, motherhood is her #1 priority. Finding time to author a book, The Bench, which became a New York Times and Amazon bestseller. She co-founded the Archewell Foundation to ensure that gives back to communities. The Duchess once owned her own social media platform, a lifestyle blog named The Tig. Her global social media following surpassed that of Kensington Royal. Meghan had a global voice before she married Harry, which continues to grow. The world is listening, that's leadership. On the debut US Spotify chart, Archetypes outpaced both Rogan and the #3 entry, the official Game of Thrones podcast, House of the Dragon. Meghan's series also topped the Spotify US, UK charts, as well as for Canada, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand, France, and India. Spotify did not give Meghan and Harry a mega deal because they are royal. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not in England anymore. Spotify is a leader in the podcast space. They exist to deliver value for their shareholders, not to get a knighthood. Spotify's strategy requires gaining market share and increasing the global subscriber base. And that is where global leaders Harry and Meghan come in. How Spotify and Random House new Sussex brand was a winner. The Spotify deal was a Sussex boss move. It reflects Sussex power of influence. When Harry and Meghan joined Instagram, they broke the Guinness record of fastest account to reach 1 million subscribers. That is influence, verified and validated. Content creators generate income from the audience. Prince Harry has something to say, and clearly the world is listening. The Duke of Sussex's influence is evident. It drives sales. Generating sales is the basis of business. Businesses exist to be profitable. The pen is mightier than the sword, driving millions of dollars in revenue and generating influence. These numbers are an objective source that uses core facts and data to make their rankings. They monitor demand, sales, and social media mentions. A definitive win for Sussex brand partnerships. If you like this video and would like to support us with a one-time donation, give us a super thanks. Support us by becoming a patron if you want to support us monthly. Thank you for this video. A thumbs up and share it. Also subscribe to the Duchess of Impact channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, so you never miss any updates. If you believe in our work, in self-optimization, and would like to support us, consider joining our channel membership by clicking join. Leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.